welcome to Nurse on the Go videos. Today I'm going to talk about my day 1 to 3 of my one-arm journal. Never managed to do it in hospital due to being under anaesthetic and everything else that happened. But basically on day 1 is when I did the injury. That's where I was bending over in the garden, had an open pair of secateurs in my right hand, and I pulled out the root with the left and stabbed myself straight in the forearm. Managed to cut my artery, called an ambulance. I went to an emergency department and they really sorted me out. They managed to stop the bleeding, flushed it all out. Because it was such a dirty wound, I was really worried about that, so they gave it a good flush out. So I did the injury probably about 10:30, so within 6 hours I was in surgery having it repaired. Surgeon said I'll either wake up and go home that night if it's just a washout, or if you had to do any repairs or anything, I'll be in overnight. As it turned out, I woke up with my arm in plaster and told I'll be in overnight. I had no clothes, no nothing, just the dirty laundry, the dirty gardening stuff that I wore. So I had to wear a hospital gown, which is very attractive. But at least my arm was fixed and it was all pink and starting to come back. So that was good. On day 2, in the morning, I was still in plaster and I wasn't allowed to use it yet, so I was trying to keep it elevated. First time I could wash, really trying to have a shower with a plastic bag wrapped around it. That was tricky because you're used to having 2 hands to do everything, and all of a sudden I'm limited to one, which had to be out of the water and elevated. So trying to brush my teeth, get changed, put stockings on, all of that was a new experience, bit of an ordeal, but I managed to get through it. And then that day, before I got discharged, I went and saw the hand therapist. They took down the whole plaster and gave me this cast support and gave me some exercises to start on. So they had a look at the wound, redressed it again, and sent me on my way with a new plan of action. And then on that afternoon I got home, and you're meant to rest, but I didn't because I had like the little kids with me. So you try not to use this hand. I'm trying to use my good hand. Didn't always work that well because you're trying to pick kids up. I had to learn how to pick my 4-week-old up with one hand, throw him over my shoulder to give him cuddles. So I worked all that out. And then on day 3, I had no pain. The biggest thing for me on day 3 was I thought I'd have pain by now because I've got a big 10cm scar, cut there. I've got a dirty wound. It's been open, stretched, blood everywhere. I thought it would cause pain, but nothing. It was pretty good. And just doing the exercises was my biggest thing for the day, and just learning to deal with it. So that was my first 3 days. It is a retrospective look of what I did because at the time I was just too out of it to try and get a good video in for it. So I hope that gives you a bit of an insight. Thanks for watching Nurse on the Go videos. My name's Phil. I'm here to help you care and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye for now.